Hey there, driver. Don't you hate it when you're driving and some idiot pulls out in front of you or cuts you off on the freeway? Oh, it makes you want to go crazy and you start sticking up fingers and body parts and swearing. Or even having road rage. It's like they just piss you off so much you just want to you can't contain yourself. I know, I get it. But look, that driver probably didn't mean to cut you off. Think about it now. Let's just think about it for a minute. Because we all have done it, right? But I stopped doing that because you never know. And I just want you to think about it from this perspective, right? We are all out there driving on the road. We have somewhere we're trying to get to, someplace we're trying to go. If I pull out in front of you, I'm sorry. Please don't come and try to hurt me. I didn't mean to pull out in front of you. No more than you meant to pull out in front of someone else. When someone else pulls out in front of me, when someone pulls out in front of you, you go, you want to go crazy, right? You want to kick their, you know what? Knock them off the road. But what about when you cut someone off accidentally? Do you deserve that treatment? Statistically, the more you drive your car or the more you move around in life, the higher the propensity is for you to bump into someone else. That's why we have insurance, because there's a high propensity of having an accident due to the great number of individuals driving cars on the road today. We're not even talking about distractions, all right? Don't act like sometimes you don't take a sneak peek and look at your phone when you're driving, or you may not respond to a text message. And I know some of you out there perfect. I don't text. I wait to get home. I know some of us are perfect and our boo-boo don't stink. I get it. I know your stuff don't stink. And I know you're perfect. If that is you, no offense to you, good job. Stay perfect with your perfect self, okay? But in some other area, you're not perfect in. In other words, you might be a good driver and you might not be texting and all that stuff on the road, but are you a good spouse? Are you a good sibling? Are you a good boss? Are you a good employee? Are you good with your children? So, I mean, all those things you got to think about. So we all have some type of weakness. None of us are perfect. We all have things about us that we could stand to improve, right? And so do you. So the next time someone cuts you off, look at it from this perspective. What if they just got news that they just lost a parent and their mind is in disarray? What if they just got word from a doctor report that they have a diagnosis that is unshakable and uncurable and unthinkable? So you got to think about all this stuff. And you're not the only person out there that's driving. It's millions of people. And not only that, some of these people out here, when you are cursing them out and you having all this road rage and stuff like that, some of these people will take you out. You ain't got no gun in the car. If you got one, you ain't planning to use it. You run up on somebody that's crazier than you are, and then there's your life. You see it all the time. So why not take the sensible approach, okay? If someone is driving and you are as good a driver as you proclaim to be, if you're as good of a driver as you proclaim to be, then here's what you would do. You would imagine you playing a video game. You playing a video game, do you get mad if someone cuts you off? No, you be like, oh, I can beat you. I can do, oh, I got you. So use that same approach when you drive. If you're that good of a driver and someone pulls out in front of you, then you should be able to avoid that accident. There are two different ways you drive, and you should be doing both of them at all times. Offensively and defensively. Offensively, you're just driving on your own. and getting to where you're going. Defensively is when you're driving for you and the other person. Because some people out there that's driving, sure enough, are not as good of a driver as you are. And the truth of the matter is, if you blowing up like that, you ain't all that good of a driver either. Because if you were, you'll calm your butt down and drive that car and be considerate of other people and realize that the world does not revolve around you. So if that is you, stop doing that. 1, you look stupid. 2, you feel dumb. 3, you get your blood pressure all up in a uproar, and you're killing yourself. And the person inside you, in front of you, don't even know that you are behind them in your car, about to have a heart attack. Stop letting people do that stuff to you. Pull yourself together and drive the doggone car. If you're as good a driver as you say you are, then show it. And keep your feelings out of it, understanding that the more you drive, the higher the propensity is for you to get into an accident. Stop being foolish. Stop being stupid. Stop acting ignorant. Drive your doggone car and realize that you're only in control of one car. Keep your insurance paid up. If you hit somebody else, insurance pays it. If somebody hits you, insurance paid it. Stop tripping. And if you can't do that, let somebody else drive. Okay? And one more thing. If you're on the passenger side, stop getting more angry than the person that's driving the car. You ain't even driving the car. You on the passenger seat. So shut up and just ride and let the person watch out for stuff. Say, hey man, you supposed to turn here, or hey, watch that car. But it's only one steering wheel, one gas pedal, and one brake. And if you're on the passenger side, you don't control none of it. So get yourself somewhere, shut up, and act like you got some sense. And if you're offended by this video, you ought to be. And if you're offended, then that means that you got the message. And if you're not offended, keep doing the good job you're doing. Hey, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like my channel, and share it, especially with someone that's always having road rage. Because people are dying and getting killed out there on the road. And the life you save may very well be your own. This is about saving lives. I'm not here to give you a back massage, a back rub, or to give you dinner. I'm here to tell you the truth, and sometimes the truth, we don't like it.